Jack Garratt, just Jack Garratt, the number one in the BBC Sound of 2016. And he's right here. It's been announced finally after a big old week-long countdown. Last year we announced the top 15, and this is the culmination of it all. There's been some incredible alumni in the past, and I think Jack Garratt's going to stand up to that standard, most definitely.
You're the new Adele, Jack.
Yeah.
You are. Yeah, so I keep being told. I think that's impossible. I don't think that can be a new Adele. I don't.
I love that you're playing air drum to your own song as well. That was nice. I'm glad that it's not just us who kind of mime along with our favourite
I tell you what, more than anything, it's muscle memory. As soon as I hear those things, I have to, because of the live show, I have to just, my arms go, I have no control over my body anymore.
When you perform live, what's the most amount of things you're doing at one time? Like, what's some, like... the multitasking is insane when you're a one-man band.
That's it. I've never actually thought of it like that. I think more than anything, if I do think about it, it's like right now, it'll probably, my mind will implode or explode. And because when I play live, I kind of black out when I do the songs. Because I just, like, the way I always say it is, I have to allow my head to talk to my hands, and if my mind gets in the middle of that conversation, that's when everything goes wrong. So I just kind of have to stand back and let my body remember what it's there to do.
But your body kind of is an instrument in a way as well.
It's if not the instrument, it's probably the biggest drumstick that I have to my tool belt of drumsticks.
As Ben says, Ben, who's on his way to work, says, I saw Jack when he supported Mumford at Glasgow. That guy has some skills. Yeah.
Skills.
Yasmin in Wigan says, I've been saying to everyone I know since Monday that number one would be Jack Garratt. I just love his sound. I'm enjoying your tweet from 9 hours ago that says, terrified of everything.
Absolutely hashtag truth.
It's been so amazing to see as well, you know, all the support you had early on from BBC introducing, from the 3 counties, from Beds, Herts and Bucks. I think I've checked, you've done everything with BBC introducing now. You played at Vale, you did Reading and Leeds, you were at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas.
I won't leave you alone.
No, it's brilliant, isn't it? But that journey's been amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. And also, I mean, a huge thank you to you as well. You gave various.
Of course, we love what you do.
Yeah,
we all do.
No, thank you so much. But like, I mean, being there from the beginning, and that almost being about, I guess, a year and a half ago when that was kind of first played on the radio. And introducing and BBC and that platform has just been so consistent and so supportive and with me at every single step of the way. Most of the milestones that I've collected over the last year and a half have come from those moments, like playing on the introducing stage at Reading and going and doing South by and all those kinds of things. It's just it's quite funny actually thinking about it, how consistent introducing has been in my growth.
And you won the award, the BBC Introducing Award,
the award as well. Yeah, so it's all, again, like, it's just unbelievable. I can't, my words aren't quite here yet. I don't know how to explain.
Your songs
how
that's
crazy
fine. That's what we need.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad turns up at one of your gigs and introduces himself to you.
What?
Do you know about this?
No.
That was the thing. Yeah, Aaron's actually Aaron ended up kind of becoming quite a close friend of mine now. And what's quite funny is when I met him, I don't think he knows this. When I met him, I've never seen Breaking Bad. No. So when I met him,
just as well, or you would have made a fool of yourself.
Well, exactly. But that didn't stop me from almost, like, kid you not seen a single episode. And when I met him, he came up and introduced himself, and I almost called him Jesse for no other reason other than that. Well, that's the name I know to that face. But thankfully I didn't. But no, but he's been so supportive. The amazing thing about him, actually, about a lot of other people who have expressed their enjoyment of my music, is it comes out of just a pure want to spread nice things. Like, he enjoys my music and wants to share it with as many people as he can. And that's
who's he sharing it with over in LA?
I mean, how is things in America? I'm intrigued because I know you put a lot of work in there and you've got a lot of fans over there. How's it working out over there?
America has been so surprisingly great, actually. I wasn't quite sure what to think about it because it's a whole new, I guess, territory for me. And I don't quite, like, there's a lot of UK acts that are going out to America and doing great things at the moment. And I didn't want to, like, jump on that bandwagon. I wanted to be able to go out there and speak for myself and be able to make sure that the music I was making was accepted over there for the right reasons. And it just so happens that, I mean, the first few shows I did out there got such great reactions, and we've been, the shows I've been doing in New York and LA and things like that have all been selling out, which is unbelievable. incredible. We did 2 nights at the Troubadour this year, which is like one of my favourite venues ever. And
is that in LA?
Yeah, in LA. And to be able to go there and
cool.
sell out 2 shows one night after the other and have them both be absolutely round and packed with people who I have no idea who they are because it's complete strangers in a city I'd been to maybe 3 times like before. I don't know. It's
must
just
blow your mind. That
it's unbelievable. It still blows my mind today that people come and see my shows in London.
Yeah,
it still blows my mind.
I think after all that, it's probably safe to say it's probably going to be quite a good year.
Touch wood, fingers crossed.
And we should say, if you had never seen Jack Garratt live before, we have good news today, Jack.
Yes, yeah, we do. I'm going to be coming back later on this afternoon to do the live lounge.
Yes, 12 o'clock today. So what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to play Worry. And I'm gonna have a bit of a laugh with that and get my guitar solo out because that's just fun for me. And then I'm also going to be doing a cover, and this is kind of one of the most ambitious covers I've done yet. I put it all together yesterday in the space of a few hours because I had no other time to do it.
That's right.
So I'm doing a mashup. I'm not going to say of what, but I'll say of who. I'm doing a mashup of Craig David and Justin Timberlake.
Yes, that's what we want.
So we'll see how that goes.
Wow. That's amazing. Have you ever met,
it's real
have you met Justin Timberlake yet?
I have actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I heard a rumour he was a big fan of yours.
This is because I've not actually really spoken about this a lot, just because he is one of the he's one of the main reasons I went into performing actually as a kid growing up, listening to Justified and watching him do incredible shows. And
I watched that DVD a lot back in the day.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's unbelievable.
What a good show.
It's unbelievable. He kind of ignited something in me about performing great music live on stage, and this summer actually I got to meet him, which was a real dream come true for me. But apparently he's a fan.
Did you take him to Little Chalfont, where you're from? Has he been to Little Chalfont?
I invited him, and he did not return my calls.
I'd like that. Make it happen. Timberlake and Little Chalfont. That would be incredible.
Jack, congratulations. You are the winner of the BBC Music Sound of 2016. Incredibly well deserved, and we will see you in the live lounge later. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, guys.
Yay,
Thank you, Jack.